The stand down got started through the NORA Construction Sector Council. And there was discussion about the NIOSH strategic plan and goals for the construction sector. And one of the top goals has been falls and preventing falls from elevation for a long time. Based upon that discussion, groups of experts on our Construction Sector Council got together and decided to organize an overall campaign and a stand down, which was an idea that OSHA came up with.
When I was a young man, I fell from over 20 feet and struck my head. So when I talk about falls, I am a survivor of an over 20-foot fall. I was injured, I was hospitalized, but I lived. So this is personal to me. This is not just my job. Over the last 10 years, OSHA has seen the fall stand down grow to such dimensions where we have participation across the nation, to sustained efforts of over 500,000 every year over 10 years.
Clark Construction has about 5,000 employees, but on our job sites nationwide, we have about 10,000 workers every day. Each May, the Construction Safety Week, we roll out a stand down day dedicated specifically to the stand down for fall prevention.
I'm the Chief of Occupational Safety for the United States Air Force and the United States Space Force. The Air Force learned about the stand down when it was being developed with our relationship with the OSHA Office of Construction Safety. We decided to join that because we have significant fall injuries in the Air Force and our operations all around the world.
In 2012, when it began, it was a national campaign that was intended to draw attention to the problem of falls in construction. A couple years later, we decided to add a stand-down event, which was a time to spend time with the workers, talk to them about the importance of preventing falls and the hazards associated with working at elevation. And there's been more and more participants from various sectors within the construction industry over the past 10 years. So it just continues to grow, and we continue to produce more and more materials that are available to get the word out, different types of formats such as videos, infographics, training materials, just more and more material that's become available for the industry to use.
We are looking forward to every year getting input from stakeholders on how we can affect the industry in innovative ways, and such things that we've done are including social media and including stand downs in other languages. Last year we did a fall stand down in Spanish, and it was a very successful effort. We look forward to doing more and being more inclusive in the future to make sure that vulnerable populations are addressed. It's important that we address that and make sure that we're protecting everyone.
The reason it's important is because falls from elevation are the #1 reason construction workers are dying on construction sites. It's a very big problem, and it's a difficult problem to address because it's so pervasive in the industry. Specifically, like in residential construction, where you have a lot of roofing being done, studies have shown that about half of the roofers that go up on the roofs are not wearing fall protection. Quite frequently, there's workers at elevation that just either don't have the equipment available, or even if it's worn, sometimes it doesn't fit properly. And if it doesn't fit properly, there's a good chance it's not going to protect the worker during a fall. There's things that can be done to prevent the falls or prevent the fatalities, but it's a matter of training people, educating people about the problem and the hazard, and the fact that a lot of these falls and the injuries and fatalities that occur from them can be easily prevented.
Workers care about providing for their families and coming home safe every day. That is the #1 consideration that I hear from workers.
Over the 10 years since we've been in the fall protection stand down, we've had a decrease in falls by 30% for our aircraft ground operations.
I feel like the stand down has changed the industry. I mean, the fall protection, fall prevention wasn't a conversation I feel like we were having on a regular basis 5 years ago, definitely not 10 years ago. And I think in the last 5 years, the tools and resources that have been provided has created a better, more sophisticated conversation.
The overall goal of the campaign is to ensure that when workers show up to the work site, that they're able to do their job and do their job safely. That way, at the end of the day, when their job is done, they're able to return home to their families and to their loved ones.